Here's a concise, topic-wise story of the evolution of the United States during its path to independence. Chapter 3, Chapter 1. Colonial Beginnings, 1607 to 1732. In the early 17th century, British colonists settled in what would become the original 13 colonies of America, beginning with Jamestown in Virginia in 1607. These colonies developed their own systems, grew economically, and developed a distinct American identity over time, yet remained under British rule. 2. Tensions with Britain, 1763 to 1774. After the French and Indian War, 1754 to 1763, Britain faced significant debt and looked to its colonies for revenue. Parliament passed acts like the Stamp Act, 1765, and the Townshend Acts, 1767, to impose taxes, leading to rising colonial resentment and the rallying cry, "No taxation without representation." Chapter 3. Acts of Rebellion, 1770 to 1774. Tensions escalated with the Boston Massacre in 1770, where British soldiers killed 5 colonists during a protest. In 1773, the Boston Tea Party saw colonists, in protest of the Tea Act, dump an entire shipment of tea into Boston Harbor, which prompted Britain's intolerable acts in retaliation. 4. First Continental Congress, 1774. Representatives from the colonies convened in the First Continental Congress in 1774 to discuss a united response to British policies. They resolved to boycott British goods and appeal to King George III, but the king dismissed their pleas. Chapter 5. The Outbreak of War, 1775. Tensions erupted into armed conflict with the battles of Lexington and Concord in April 1775, marking the beginning of the Revolutionary War. The Second Continental Congress convened, organizing the Continental Army and appointing George Washington as its commander. Chapter 6. Declaration of Independence, 1776. On July 4, 1776, the Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence, authored primarily by Thomas Jefferson. This document declared the colonies free from British rule and established the principles of liberty and equality as fundamental to the new nation. Part 7. The Revolutionary War, 1775-1783. The Continental Army, often outnumbered and under-resourced, fought battles against British forces, relying on guerrilla tactics and help from foreign allies like France. Major victories at Saratoga, 1777, and Yorktown, 1781, shifted momentum in favor of the American forces. Number 8. Victory and Treaty of Paris, 1783. The Treaty of Paris was signed in 1783, formally ending the war and recognizing the United States as an independent nation. Britain ceded territory east of the Mississippi River to the new nation, allowing the U.S. to expand westward. 9. Founding of a new government, 1787 to 1789. Following independence, the new nation faced internal challenges, leading to the drafting of the U.S. Constitution in 1787 to establish a stable federal government. The Constitution was ratified in 1789, with George Washington becoming the first president of the United States, marking the formal establishment of the nation. This journey to independence reflects America's early struggles for self-determination and unity, setting the foundation for the nation it would become.